Say super great!
Super great!
Say I'm going to do great!
I'm going to do great!
Parents, welcome. If this is your, well, it's not your first time, so I won't have to say anything. If I ask you to stand, that'd be great. You all look like soldiers in karate, standing perfect. That's excellent.
Tia! Cookie right! Up! Push down your head and move down. Up! Yeah! Seven, get correct!
It's good to see you. Parents, thank you. You can have a seat. All right. This is actually kind of exciting for me because this is actually the last day. We started testing actually last Thursday, and it went from Thursday, an event on Friday, an event on Saturday. So lots of like special events. So I'm kind of excited ending with the Super Ninjas. Usually we start with them, now we're ending with them. So it's going to be kind of exciting for me. And I know some of the students are getting their Orange Bells today, so I can't wait to see that happen. That's going to be a great time for Orange Bells. What do I mean by that? Yes. You may at the end. All right, parents, you can take pictures, clap, whatever you like for them. So children, I want to see your very, very best, okay?
Yeah!
Sir. All right.
Alright, very quickly, I need to see everybody's eyes on me. Watch. This line right here. Look at me. Slide all the way back here. Say yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Stand at attention. Perfect. This line right here. Slide all the way back to here. Yes, ma'am. Oh, now it's louder than home. This line right here. Slide right to here. Yes, ma'am. Good. Alright, yep. Face up in and out. Correct. I need the volunteer warm us up. You have to be super loud. We're on the big dojo. Alright, Isabella, come on up. Alright, everybody. Chitty up. Good girl. Back up. Chitty up. Face. Miss Isabella and back. Correct. Say, Ayashima. Shake out the wrist. Jumpy jack. Shoot up. Get a count for us, Belle? Good girl. Oh, she's going all the way up. Look up. Pretty good. Do our neck, Belle? Thanks, Mrs. Isabella and correct. Take no Zoya. Siva. That's pretty good. I must say, we have a normal routine that we go through in the beginning of class. You guys probably memorized it. And she totally switched it up, didn't she? I'm impressed. That was good, Isabella. Nice job. All right. We're going to go right into some kicks, so follow me. Right leg back, hard up. Raise your hand if you remember what an up chinuggy is. What is an up chinuggy? Maddie. You got it. What kind of kick is it? Do you remember what it's called? Not a back kick. What kind? Front kick. All right, here we go. Your back leg's kicking high as you can. Land in the front. We're going to see who's got the loudest key up. Ready? I'll do the first one with you. This leg kicks. Pretty loud. All right, all by yourself. Wait, a little higher. Good. Make sure you don't kick the person in front of you. Ready? Nice. See if you can get a little higher. A little louder. Good. I like how some of you aren't even moving your hands. Excellent. Now, we're going to turn around with our guard up. So if this leg's in the back, what foot's going to end up in Should be looking straight ahead. Get set. Very good. Now you're going to turn around again. Back leg is going to end up in the front. So look over your back shoulder. Look over your back shoulder. Ready? Turn around, Zara. I go right into Doreo Chuggy. Who remembers what Doreo Chuggy is? What's the Doreo Chuggy? Matt? Oh, good guess. Not a side kick. Amanda? Round kick. Very good. So we're kicking our back leg. So make sure you have the same leg in the back as me. You're going to take your back leg. You pick it up, leg up. Go on. Then you got to turn. Snap and land in the front. Piece of cake? Yes. All right, ready? Swing like this. You got to swing it fast. All right, I'll do the first one with you. Ready? Good. Make sure the foot on the ground what? Say turns. So my belly button's going to face this way. Ready? Good. Now our belly button faces this way. Good. Try to snap that foot fast. Good. All by yourself. Girl, drive straight ahead. Okay, look over your back shoulder. We'll let go of your back shoulder. Switch it. There you go. Turn around, go. All right, these are your last round kicks. You got to make them to the best. Ready? One, two, three. Very good. Turn around, go to. Oh, you're too slow. Turn around, go to. No, this way you should be facing. Ready? And going that way. Turn around, go to. Very good. All right. All right, now your front leg goes backwards. Watch me. Front leg back. Boom. Alright, we're going to do 3 jump front kicks. Let's see who's the highest. Guard up. Pick up one knee. What leg kicks? The one on the ground. Ready? Make a little spring. Jump and kick. Oh, pretty good. Turn around, face mom and dad. Ready? Pick up that knee. Jump and kick. Alright, next one. Face out in. Guard up. Alright, last one. If you touch the ceiling, you get $100. Ready? Shake out your legs. See if you can get them a little bit stringy. You want to jump a little bit, do a couple practice jumps. Ready? Guard up. Pick up the knee. Jump and kick. There you go. Oh, you jumped so high, man. That was a good one. Turn it up. Nicely done. And everybody fast. Come around. Say, come, somebody up. Very good. If you need to fix your dough block or your D, turn around. Fix your dough block and your D. Say, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Very good. All right, nice job, guys. Switch our lines a little bit. Get ready for some food. Yes. Alright, when you turn back around, if you're standing at attention, that shows me you're ready. Ready to do some yums, not moving. Other side. Who looks like an orange belt? Whose eyes aren't even moving? Pretty good. Alright, going ready to form number 1. Ready? This leg steps just to chew me. Ready? Twitch! Keep jumping, yellow! By my count, watch me first. 4 moves. 1. Pretty good. 2. 3. Manage to feet. 4. Check your stance. Don't let the person next to you have a lower stance than you. Tight fists. 4 more moves. Remember, your front leg moves first. 1. 2. Shoot it nice and wide. Don't be narrow. 3. Last one, locky up. Now what leg moves? Back leg. Spell switch feet. Back leg moves. Ready? Back leg. Blow up. 7 punch. Good. Who's the fastest? You're going towards mommy and daddy. All the way around. Blow up. Good. Now, good hustle. Who's that guy? Touch your feet. Touch your feet, guy. 7 punch. Coming towards mommy and daddy. Blow up. Don't move. This leg shot. And back. Nice. Yes, ma'am. Margo can take a seat. Amanda, take a seat. Say yes, ma'am. All right, take a seat. Yes, ma'am. And let's do good. Perfect. All right, go right into form number 2. Raise your hand if you can tell me what form 2 is called in Korean. Form number 2, what's it called? Jake. Very good, everyone say Kichon Ibu. Yeah! Twitch. Go right into form 2. You're going to do it by your own count. You have to stay with the senior. So you're staying with Marissa. Everybody got it? Yes, ma'am. All right, remember this is high punches and high blocks. Look that way. Go! So you are pushing. Ready? Go! Good. Mackenzie, you're pushing first, Mackenzie. Good. You better pop up. Good, Jordyn. Push her. Nice. Kick it. More, Jake. Kick it. Let's go. Ready? Ready? You go. Connor, go down. Last one. All right, I told you this one. I think it was on Tuesday. And I said it was a tricky one, and I would give you $5 if you remembered it, so I hope you don't remember. What does subacto mean? Oh, it's not on there. It's on our flag downstairs. What does subacto mean? Marissa, you're up first. It's 3 words. It's a little tricky.
It means when
Forget it. Okay, Isabel? It's a hard one, but I can save $5. Connor! Can I give you the first word?
Yes.
Say yes, please. Hand. Anybody remember? It was a hard one. Natalie? I know, this was so hard! Everybody give up? You remember? Good guess. Not hand, foot, down. All right, next thing I'm going to tell you, what do you say? Hand, strike, way. Everybody say, oh. That's okay, because you get to do some exercises with Miss Garabusa. Everybody say, all right, yeah. All right, everybody turn around and face mommy and daddy. Okay, we should all be experts on these. So the first exercise, remember we were working our heart muscle, our arms, our legs, our stomach. So the first one we're going to do is our jumping jacks. But you have to count louder than me. We're going to do 10 of them. But when you count, you have to count in Korean. Can we do that? Yes, ma'am? Yes. All right, ready? Cheerio. How many are we doing? 10. And we're counting in Korean. All right, ready? Go! Ooh, pretty good. All right, raise your hand if you remember another exercise that we were doing. Ricky. What was another one? Their hard works on our arms. Now push them down. You have the first one, right? We need some help, Amanda. Push-ups. Good job, everybody down. All right, let me see. No butts touch the floor, only our chins. We're going to try to do 3. Ready? Touch your chin. Hana! Ooh, that's pretty good, but how come on the last one? Do! Good job. Set! Ooh, very good. Shake those arms out. That's good. All right, what was another one? Raise your hand if you remember. Mackenzie. Stair climbers. Everybody's favorite. All right, hands down. One leg up. All right, for this one, though, we have like a race. We saw who could do 10 the fastest. So after you're done 10, you're going to sit on your bottoms like this. Ready, set, go! Oh, we died at the end there. All right, pretty good. How are we sitting like this? All right, Maddie, you were done first, I think. So what was another exercise that we did? Do you remember it? It worked on our stomach muscles. Now good. Yes, good girl. Sit up. All right, everybody hold those knees. All right, we're going to do 5 of these, but this time we're going to count in Chinese. And we have to touch our toes. This is how fast you have to be. You're here, just sit up, touch your toes. You can't be like this slow like a turtle. You have to be fast. All right, so everybody lay down. Ready? Oh, that was bad. We got to do it again. You were so quiet. Lay back down. Ready? Okay, goodbye. I was faster. Back down. Ready? Stop! Ricky is pretty fast that time. Ready? Let me go. Stop! Good job. Last one. If you beat me, you win. Ready? Back down. Ready? Oh, that's pretty fast. I think we have one more that we do. Who remembers? I'll be impressed if we remember. Let's see. Margo?
Jogging.
Not jogging. We did jog. That is exercise, but a different one. We put our hands on our head. Remember this one? No, we need some help. Let's see. Who didn't answer one yet? Come! Do you know what it is?
Jumping jacks.
Not jumping jacks. It works on our leg muscles.
Frog jumps.
Not frog jumps. You guys are so close. Isabella! Not. Oh, I think you kind of know what it is. Everybody say squats. There we go. Oh yeah. All right, stand up and face. Cheerio. Hands on the head. Spread those feet. Ready? We're gonna do 5 down low. All right, ready? Down. Down. E. E. Stop. 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 Oh. Oh. And trio. That's pretty good. Now, say come side up. Turn around, face up and in. Yes, ma'am. Let me see if you remember how to straighten our lines all by yourself. I'm going to be behind someone and next to someone. See if you can figure it out. Very good. Trio. Good.
Okay, that looked excellent. I'm impressed how many people do your forms. I'm impressed how you line up. I'm impressed how you stand still. You're very, 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 very good super ninjas. You really are a super ninja. Everybody like this. Yes, I am.
Yes, I am.
Can I ask the parents to please stand? Just fight before we get out of their balls and strikes. Thank you.
Trio. You ready? Fire. Move it. Face on edge, yeah. Set, make clear.
Turn down. Face all the instructors. Mr. Kadans and the groups are going to bow to everybody. Kadans, okay, turn around. Bounce, here comes something up. Turn around and face your mommies, daddies, uncles, grandparents, babies, and brothers. Ready? Parents, we're going to ask that you bow with them on the count of 3. Everybody's bowing. 1, 2, 3, bow. Come on! Come on! Excellent. Thank you, parents. Have a seat. Turn around, face the way.
Alright, sir, you can take your shoes off. Turn around, face mom and dad. Say yes, ma'am. Say yes, ma'am. The instructors are going to take your belts off, guys. So all you got to do is stand at attention.
The orange belt is the official belt. That's when you're in the Federation.
She can sing.
Okay, all children, have a seat for a second. Okay, for those that are, most of you know the story, you've been here a long time, and I believe making an orange belt is a major jump for the Little Ninja program, because they've been here for a long time, it seems. And now they're in what we call a solid belt colors. The solid belt colors are for those that have made that commitment, not just them, but you did. Mommy and Daddy wanted black belts of gold. No longer do they want to see Little Ninja kind of mentality, they actually want to see a little bit more. We never used to have, like I said in the beginning, we never really had a Little Ninja program. When I started with my daughter Alyssa 19 years ago, we only had one belt. It was white. And then they say white belt until orange. We didn't have no belts in between. We had to find either give them a sticker or something to motivate them. But our program got so big through the years that, you know, we incorporated our own belts for the Little Ninjas, so they stay motivated and excited and recognized for their effort. And we don't force any Little Ninjas to go past that program. They can stay in that 6 months forever for the rest of their lives. But once Mommy and Daddy makes a decision that, listen, it's our investment that we want more. So they go for that orange belt. I think that's a big jump for little kids. Like I said, we didn't even used to start little children 30 years ago when my school's 24 years today. No, what's today's date? 24. The 31st, 30th. My school will be 24 years old. I started 24 years ago, January 30th. And I remember when the only thing we had was like orange belt was it. There was nothing in between. And I remember the day I got my orange belt was the coolest thing in the world because I wasn't white. And I remember they used to take my uniform to the laundromat. I had my own apartment. I used to get my uniform washed. But when I was a white belt, I would never leave my belt in the washing machine. I would take the belt back to the apartment. But when I was that cool orange belt, I took that uniform, put that belt right on top of that washing machine. Nobody knew what an orange belt was. I was still a beginner, but they thought I was something. So it was so important to me to make that jump. So we still recognize that in a traditional sense, that we still give them a little gift. And we give them a little welcoming punch, so they never forget the day they're in what we call, quote, the official first color in this art of Subak-do Mudukwan. It's not a punishment. I know I've seen some senior mommies looking at me like, how dare you hit these kids? Everybody got one, nobody escapes. I had this one mom, great family, they're all leadership people, their mom trains, everybody trains. And the grandma looks at me, she goes, why can't you just hug them? Well, I said because we're not ballet. And I said, everybody says, yeah, I mean, they got the joke. But it's a tradition. Nobody's going to get hurt. So if you've seen it before, you know it's coming. So we think it's kind of fun that we still stay together. So they can say, after the instructor put that orange belt on them, they got what I got, and what they got, and what everybody got. So it's kind of exciting. And the last time they get their final belt, which is black belt, is a big ceremony. If you see Mr. Sam, he had a big ceremony on Friday for him getting his black belt. So there's two big ceremonies. One when he made orange, and one when he made black. You want to take my picture? All right, so Superman. Hold it strong. It's going to be right there. Attention, and you down. Okay, your neck is super strong like it's a rocket. Elbows there. Good. Okay, really, that's hard. Good girl. Alright, give me a hand. First level.
Stay in line.
March like a soldier.
Ready? Run back to your spots. Go down. Back to your spots. Run back to your spots. Try to put the belts down. It's not put your belt on. That was really neat.
Alright, everybody be great. I really don't have any real announcements, I don't think. That's a first. So there's most of the announcements for the other group. The only thing is, if you're a new orange belt, see either Miss Carruth or Mr. Stewart, and they'll tell you about. I'm kidding. You need to get closer. They'll tell you about registering with the Federation. So if you're a new orange belt, to be in the Federation, it takes 44 months before you're eligible to be qualified for the black belt test. That means if you decide to wait to register with this Federation, say a year from now, it's 44 months from then. So it doesn't matter when you do it, you don't ever have to do it, but you can't test in the Federation. We're a Federation school, that's why you see these patches, sanctioned by the Federation. There's a standard that we have. It's throughout, not just the US, but actually in the world. So that means even if you go to wherever and there's a Federation school, the techniques are the same. They know Master Garaguso, they know who I am, so it's got its value, it's got a high standard. So I recommend if you are an orange belt, you call 1-888-SUBAHK, S-O-O-B-A-H-K. Tell them, yes, I would like to enroll my child in the Federation. They can do it right over the phone. The sooner you do it, then they start getting, there's an official certification that they get. So that's it, because we're going to send these scores to headquarters now. So if nobody in here is registered, they're just going to send the scores back. Then it says on the form, non-member tested for this rank. No certificate included. That means they're not recognized in the Federation. Now they're still orange belts in their Garaguso karate, but just not in this organization. So if you want them to be certified, I recommend do it now, because your children, if they're good enough, they might be on that cycle for 44 months. Right, now my daughters, I made them wait a little bit through the years to test for their black belt. I held them back. But there's a minimum time that you have to test. You know, everybody understand what I mean? There's a minimum, but there might be a maximum. You know, like if we need more work, you might have to wait. So I made my daughter, not because they needed work, I just wanted them to wait a little longer, for maturity-wise. Alright, so I'm very proud of them, and then parents, keep doing what you're doing. Keep showing up, keep supporting them, and your children will be successful. So I appreciate all your dedication and hard work for being what you are, caring parents. Children, stand up!